When I work with my junior high and high school players, we work really hard on having a spine angle that they could put their club running up their spine, so it touches the back of their head. That gets a little more difficult as we get older. Things change. I'm not able to do that like I used to. We don't quite have the tilt, but there's some mechanics that we can do that would help that. Let's take a look here at the angle of his belt. Now, that's going to sound odd, isn't it? The belt angle seems to be straight across like this. We need to get your belt angle down. If we could get the belt down just about at the shaft, get your belt buckle lower than the back of your belt, you're going to have a better position and you're going to be more athletic and more powerful. Where you are now, you've got this conflict in your lower back where your spine is coming off your lower back at an angle and having to turn, and then again you've got another angle here up about the middle of your back, at the upper part of your back, and then again at your neck. We've got to get you into a more cohesive package. We want straight axles wherever we can. Now, if we just look at the arms and the legs, we see a really good setup. Notice that the chin is up, the eyes are at the ball, the nose is at the ball, the club shaft is on a really good plane. Let's just go ahead and advance this to see if he's able to maintain his posture. I think before I do that, though, I'll draw in a couple of lines here. We've got the belt angle that we'd like him to have in red. So let's go ahead and bring the club shaft in white. And where his arms are, we'll put that in green. So that's the shaft angle to the angle of the arms. And that needs to be at that same position at impact. Let's put a little circle around his head to see if he's able to keep it quiet. I've got a lot of stuff drawn here. Oh, heck. Let's go. All right, we're going to advance it at 8th speed. Takes the club pretty good, a little low on the backswing. There he's hitting the swing plane pretty good, notice that. But his belt is still not down. Now he's raising right up. Where else is he going to go? His lower body is saying, I've got to be straight up and down. Now his upper body is definitely straight up. He's pulled right up out of the circle his head was in. He's straight up and down. His elbows are a lot further apart than they were at setup, which means it's going to be hard for him to go back to the ground and find the bottom of his swing. Let's advance it slowly. Now he's coming over the top a little bit. He isn't able to get his head back in the circle. Let's see what the impact position looked like. Yep, usually that means a toe hit. Yep, hitting it out on the toe. Off to the right it goes, because it's a toe hit. He's not able to get the direction he wants to get, and it's probably going to curve even further to the right. So I would ask him, believe it or not, to take yoga or just work on some posture issue. There's a wonderful book called the Egoscue Method. E-G-O-S-K-U-E, I think. He talks about how to correct some of these posture issues that we have that make it very difficult for us to be as athletic or as comfortable as we want to be. Now, the last thing we're going to look at is the exit of the golf club from his swing. The exit needs to be on the same line. I'm going to go ahead and do this one in, pick a new color. How about in blue? Well, the exit needs to be on the same line as the swing plane was. And you can see it's nowhere near that. And that's because he got straight up and down, pulled the club to the inside, and got himself kind of messed up. We're going to work on his posture. I think for him, time working on his posture is going to do all kinds of things. It's going to make him feel better, and it's going to make him hit the ball better. It's not necessarily a golf issue. It's a posture issue.